guys, it's Alara from Witchy Webby Weave. Um, it feels so strange doing a video after all this time. I know that I took a long break, and to also be sitting here without Alex, because right now, it's crazy times and we're going through quarantine. And, I think with being separated and all, it's been just a very strange feeling. Alex is kind of the one that pushes me to like stay on track and like do things and like, okay, this is the day that we're gonna get together and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and she helps keep me on track and kind of holds me accountable to a lot of things. So I've really been struggling through a lot of this quarantine. I've got a lot of great ideas and for videos and stuff, but actually being able to sit down and do the videos, not only am I finding it hard to find the time for that, but also it's just so strange, it just being me in my face and she's not here, and it's just like, what am I doing? But sorry. This video is just meant to be a very brief update for me, because I know even before all this craziness started happening with quarantine and the virus, I had taken kind of a step back from doing a lot of videos, especially on my own particular like, I don't want to call it like a playlist, but like my own particular thing with tarot. And I know I was doing Tarot Tuesdays and things like that. And I still intend to pick up on that and continue that work and kind of keep producing those videos for you. At this point, especially over the last like few months, I've hit a bit of like a hermit energy, and I've just kind of like receded. And that was even before all this craziness with quarantine happened. So I just felt a very deep need to kind of like isolate and like bring myself in and focus on like, okay, what really needs to happen with me? Because one of the big things is I have a very difficult time working on something if I am not actively passionate about it. And tarot is something that I'm always like in general pretty passionate about, but in order for me to like okay, every other week we're going to focus on a new major, that requires me to be really kind of in tune with the energy of that particular card that I'm talking about, because I kind of have to feel things in order to be able to like explain it and work with it and do my stuff for whatever reason, because that's how I am, I guess. So I still intend to continue the Tarot Tuesday series. However, I kind of wanted to, in part, make this video not only as an update of, where's Alara been, but just kind of explain my ideas for going forth into the future. So I'll still continue my major series when I can kind of get back into that energy and that mindset and that drive again of, okay, let's go and let's teach this and let's get this done. But I would also like to start introducing other types of tarot videos. I've had a very deep pull to start talking about shadow work decks and creating your own decks, and combining those two ideas and making your own shadow work deck, because that's something that I've been working on for a very long time, and I've got different versions of it for myself that I've been working on. So I am hoping to bring other tarot videos to you here in the foreseeable future, along with continuing the actual like breaking down and looking at the cards themselves, especially looking at each of the majors and continuing that journey, because we haven't completed that journey yet. But also, on top of being in this huge hermit energy, that one of the big reasons why I haven't been on camera as much and I haven't been as diligent in producing videos has been the fact that especially during the quarantine and during the virus, both of my jobs, I say both jobs, but one of them was an internship for my school, and the other one is an actual paid job, but both of those were considered essential. One of those is now my internship is now ended. So I'm devoting more time to doing my actual like pay the bills job. But both of those were considered essential. And through all of this craziness, I've had to go out and work and, you know, be there for other people because one of my jobs was at a craft store helping people, making masks and things like that. Explaining good ways to go about doing that and all these different things. And then my other job was working in a social work field, so helping people dealing with the mental stress and the mental health issues that are coming with this really crazy, stressful, anxiety-inducing event that is kind of encompassing the globe right now. So a lot of that has been a little overwhelming, and having to deal with both of those things at the same time, you know, there's only so much energy that we can dedicate to a particular thing. And unfortunately, my candle burneth off both ends, and I was wearing myself out a bit. But a lot of things have changed. I'm still kind of overstretched here and there between my work that I'm still having to do in order to pay the bills, and you know, obviously I ended up moving, so I'm in a new location. So I'm hoping with me moving back into my own place, I can start doing videos with a little bit more regularity and be able to start producing some content. And you know, whenever we're able to in the future, whenever that's going to be, when some of everything with COVID dies down, hopefully Alex and I can get back to, you know, being here and being the, you know, the crazy duo that we are, and continue those. But for now, I think we're working on the concept of producing some of our own individual content while talking and discussing things back and forth with each other on what we can do to start integrating back into a way for us to both do videos together, even if we might necessarily not be able to meet in person, because obviously quarantine is still, it's not as big of a thing right now in my part of where I'm living at in the States, but it should be. So, you know, and Alex has got some health issues, and she's very, you know, she really wants to make sure that everything is okay and that she's going to be safe and protected. And then on top of, you know, me working in a crazy environment, I try to be as safe as possible, but I also still have to kind of consider who I allow myself to go out and be around and be exposed to, expose my, you know, so I want to make sure that, you know, the people around me are going to be safe too, because I do have you know, a little bit of a risk with just the fact that even if I'm going, you know, fully masked, I'm cleaning and washing my hands all the time, I'm not touching anything or touching people, that there's still some kind of risk. And I want to make sure that me being around Alex is not going to be dangerous for her. So we're going to try and respect each other's space, respect the personal bubbles, and we're going to try and work around it until things become much more safe for her. But that's my little update for where has Alara been, what's going on. And obviously y'all can tell, you know, quarantine fever, I may be going out and about, but it's still getting to me, because here where I'm living at, they've kind of like opened everything back up, sort of like things are curbside only, or you know, it's open in a limited capacity, but still people are going out and like not being safe, not being smart, and it's really stressful. But me having the short hair that I did, I couldn't and did not want to go out to a barbershop, a hairstylist, get buzzed and, you know, or get it trimmed, because I didn't think that would be smart. So instead, I buzzed it all off. So I'm probably gonna be rocking this look through summer. We'll see how it goes, but actually it's been pretty nice. It's a natural air conditioning. But that's pretty much it. I think I chatted about most of the things I wanted to get done, and hopefully I didn't bore you guys during all of this, but Yep, that's pretty much my update. So I hopefully will see you guys soon in an upcoming video. All right, many blessings.